Good morning, guys. We're in a cut bean field. We've got Rob and Meg and a bunch of cattle. This will be interesting, but we're in a field that Rob scouted. He called me yesterday. He's like, hey man, you gotta come and hunt. So what am I gonna do, turn him down? But we got 5 dozen bulks out and some other of Rob's Canada decoys, some duck decoys. Should be good, hopefully, if the birds fly. It's been really weird lately. The birds have just been staying roosted up and like flying very sporadically. But today is gonna get warm. It's gonna be like 50 degrees. I think a lot of water is gonna open up here within today or tomorrow with it being warm. So hopefully these birds are hungry. I really hope so. But we got a gorgeous sunrise coming up, a bunch of goose decoys in a bean field, and I think we're gonna have a good day today. I just hope the birds fly.
I see him out there.
Just sitting on the ice?
Yeah. You better get in the blind. Here, we've got some duck decoys mixed in. We've got a couple spinners, and there's a duck right there. Nice. Good girl.
I don't even know what it was.
Do that. It's dead.
Hey. Hey. It's a gadwall.
Alright. Nice.
I saw this duck land on the ice over there. I'm not even in the blind or anything. Well, we didn't get skunked today, Rob.
Right.
Oh, jeez. What a 3-inch B, double B does to a gadwall.
Meg stoked.
Yeah, she's like, hell yeah. Well, that was interesting. I just shot a gadwall. Bonus duck for the day on the board. Yeah, so I flipped this camera on because I saw this duck fly and land on a frozen pond. He gets up and flies right over towards me.
Come here, Meg. Come here.
Sweet. Well, we didn't get skunked today. I just turned around and he was there. Okay, well, I guess we'll get settled in. That'll probably be the first of whatever decides to fly.
On the left.
They're locked and these cows are in the spread. These cows might have screwed us. Hep. Well, that just happened. It's like 10 o'clock and that was the first group of geese that we've seen all day long. And the cows, they've been minding their own business over there, doing their thing. But the second we get birds up and flying, like we actually see them, they're literally standing in the pocket in the decoys. Oh, that is not ideal. It looked like the birds went on a pond that was like right over this hill in front of us. So I'm hoping they didn't get down to just roost. Hey, Meg, sit. I'm hoping the birds didn't sit down to roost for the afternoon, but I don't know. We had a chance. It was a big group too. They got low, they cupped up, they were acting like they wanted to do it, but I think the cows kind of screwed us over there. Rob's scaring them off pretty good. Moving them out. I don't know what it is. All day long, these cows have just been wanting to hang out with us. like we scare them off and then they come right back to us. I don't get it. Oh well, it's 10 o'clock. I don't know if the birds are done flying. Actually, that was the only group that was flying, so I don't know if they're gonna stay not flying. I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. Boom, perfect broadside shot right there. And you're like, uh-oh, something's not right. Really big group. Holy smokes. This group on the left is low. Right in front. We'll let him land.
If they get up, we gotta do it.
Yeah. It's a poke. All right, you want to rip into these that landed?
Yep, let's do it.
Ready?
Yep. My damn gun didn't fall.
I got one. We got one out of all of those.
My gun's not shooting.
Ah. Did you clean it and not put it together right?
No, I haven't cleaned. You've cleaned. That's it, man.
Yeah.
Up, fetch it up. Meg. Meg, right here. Right here. Right here, Meg. Up, up.
I wish that group came in, but
I sure thought about it. That one.
if they fly over, I'll cut them. Oh, they're locked. They're coming.
Do it.
Ah,
Did we get?
I got one.
I've heard one. What the hell is that?
There's more coming.
Oh, something's trying to fly off.
She got him.
Fetch him up! Fetch him up! Load up, Meg. Load up. Load up. Load up. Meg, load up. Meg, load up. Right here. Meg. Meg, fetch him up. Fetch him up.
That's back on. Well, the geese decided to fly. I've knocked down two, and Rob's having gun issues. His gun's not wanting to fire. The last group, I had two come off here. It took about 4 seconds to take my safety off, and they were pretty far out at that point. And Rob had like 30 geese on this side, and he shot once. Oh well, 2 geese.
And a gadwall.
And a gadwall so far. And there's a lot of geese on that roost right out in front of us. Just stacked. It's time for a lunch break. We're gonna go back to Rob's house, get some lunch, do a couple things that he needs to do, and try and shoot to be back here about 3 o'clock. The morning flight wasn't super great, so we're hoping that the afternoon flight is just gonna be rock star. With that roost being just on the other side of that hill, hopefully the birds will trickle, not just like one big group. No, I don't like that. So we'll have to see what the afternoon has in store for us. Well, we're back in the field, and we did a few things. One, Rob cleaned his gun. It needed it pretty bad. It's cycling better now. We tested it. It slams closed. It doesn't just kind of all the way closed. So, wind has picked up, if you guys can't tell. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I think this microphone does pretty good with the wind. We ate some lunch, took care of a couple of things. Now we need the geese to get off the roost and fly. We've seen a few groups flying around when we were coming back, and you know, ideally we'd like to get groups of like 5 or 6 geese to come in at a time. Like, that'd be perfect. Earlier we were getting like a couple hundred at a time. I don't like that. It's hard to get groups of geese that big to work in. If you can get groups of like 4 or 5, they're just gonna suck right in. So we'll see what this afternoon has in store for us, and hopefully we'll get some more birds. Well, the geese are up and moving. There's a lot of birds on that roost, like a couple thousand geese. But they're all going that way. We saw a couple groups just get up, fly, and dump into a field. Just no question about it, just right there. I don't know what they're doing. They're all getting up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and just going all different directions, except for here. But I don't know. Hopefully we get birds from the south, because this morning the birds that came from the south gave us a look. So fingers crossed we get more birds from the south. unless they were all on that roost. I really don't know. After seeing still seeing thousands of geese just flying out there, we've determined that they want to go there. There's a field probably, what do you think, Rob, a mile and a half away,
Yep,
tops?
Probably.
Mile and a half away. They're just dumping in there. And more over here, they just fly from the north, they dump into that roost pond. Oh well, you know, it was worth a shot, might as well, you know. But 2 big old geese, I mean, that's plenty. That's all you need right there. I love killing honkers. I love the big boys. They like to play. And the decoys look good. This is my first hunt using like this many bulks in the field. I haven't had an opportunity to do that yet. I've been looking forward to it, and they shake and wiggle and dance. It looks super awesome out here. Check it out.
Oh yeah, look at him move.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan, but it's time for the fun to begin. I think we got like 7 dozen decoys out, so we'll pick those up real quick. I will be the first one to admit that this hunt wasn't a banger, but it was still a good hunt. And the reason why I consider it a good hunt still is because I was able to get geese to work in close enough to where they were basically on the end of our gun barrels. And when I'm able to do that, that just makes me happy. And, you know, if you guys didn't know, my favorite part about hunting is actually just working birds and getting them to decoy and like come in feet down, wings cupped, and just doing the dirty on us. And I got one group to do that, and another group kind of skirted off to the side and landed. But, you know, all in all, it was a good day. It was worth a shot. Had nothing else better to do. Might as well set up in this field that they were in before and try and hit them. With those birds being in the field the day before, you know, it was a pretty good chance that they'd be coming back. But that wasn't necessarily the case today. We had to compete with a big roost, and they weren't really feeding in the mornings. So the morning flight wasn't super great. They were all sitting on water. And then evening flight came along, and they all knew exactly where they wanted to go, and it was not to us. So, you know, all in all, it was a good hunt. I enjoyed it. It was fun getting out there with Rob and just goose hunting. If you guys want to pick up a hat like this one or a shirt like this one, click the link in the description and pick one up. I did just come out with the Honkers Bro and Woody's Bro hats, so be sure to go check those out as well. You guys can follow me on my social media. I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you on the next one.